Good morning, dear children. Now lesson 5 we started. My sister's sister. I think all of you must have read the lesson. Section 1 is taken, 2 is also taken. Now what happened in section 1 and 2? That is Nilu. Nilu is going to meet his sister who was coming from Delhi. And you see in the picture the station was crowded. He was standing there for long time for the train to come. And in section 1 we come to know that his sister was a very brave girl. Once when she was going to Madras, she had an accident. She was going to attend an interview. The train met with an accident, but since she was a very brave girl, she did not start crying or she did not panic. Instead, she got down from the train, walked to a nearby cycle shop, took a cycle, reached the place of the interview and attended the interview, and she got the job. Now in section 2, the train came. At last his waiting time was over. The train came and he saw that an old lady was also coming down holding his sister's hand. The old lady and his sister introduced the old lady as Baro Didi, my elder sister. So Nilu was very surprised because he had only one big sister, and he was surprised to hear his sister say that Baro Didi is my eldest sister. Now they reach home. Now section 3. And before we start section 3, he was surprised to hear that his sister was asking about cobras, and he was wondering, what is wrong with you? You have gone mad. Why are you asking about cobras? Why do you want cobras to be kept as pets? Now section 3. At home, mother asked my sister, I hope you had a nice journey. Did you get any food on the way? So you know, mothers are always very considerate. They will be asking the children, how did you have your journey? Did you have a nice journey? Did you get any food on the way? So what did the sister reply? My sister replied, yes mother, there was no problem. Our compartment was jam-packed until Mughal Sarai, but after that it was absolutely empty. So she said, there was no problem of food. I had a very good journey. In the compartment where she sat, it was fully packed, jam-packed. Jam-packed means full. No seats at all left there until Mughal Sarai. So until they reached the place called Mughal Sarai, the compartment was full. But after that, it was absolutely empty. It was completely empty. There was nobody except Baro Didi and Chotan. Chotan is the name of his sister. You don't mean to tell me that everyone got down at Mughal Sarai? Asked my mother incredulously. Incredulously means disbelieving. She could not believe that the train coming from such a far off place had only these two ladies in the compartment. My mother smiled and said, well, they did. There were dacoits in her compartment, you see. You know what are dacoits, children? Gang of robbers. One gang. There will be many people in that gang. They come to rob the people in the train. Mother screamed. Mother was very, what should I say, very sad when she heard dacoits or robbers in the compartment. What happened to you? She was wondering. So she shouted loudly, what? What did you say? Dacoits in your compartment? How dreadful and dangerous. What on earth did you do? So what did you? She asked a lot of questions at that time because she was frightened. She was wondering what had happened to her daughter. What did you do? My sister said, well, I had nothing to fear. I had Baro Didi with me. So his sister was very cool. She said, I did not get frightened at all. Why? Because she had Baro Didi with her. Now who on earth is Baro Didi? Surely she didn't tackle all the dacoits single-handed. So they are asking, the family is asking her, who is this lady Baro Didi? Surely you don't tell me that she was the one who tackled all these robbers single-handed. She was only one lady. The robbers were many of them. So they were wondering, how did this old lady beat all these dacoits or these robbers? she did and drove them all away. So the robbers, they were frightened of this elderly lady, this old lady, and they all left the compartment. Well, I had seen my sister's Baro Didi. So you remember Nilu had seen Baro Didi. She was at least 60, if not more. She was almost 60 years old, and it was totally impossible for a feeble woman like her to drive away dacoits. You know, these robbers, they are very strong people. You know, this old lady, they were wondering, how can this old lady fight against these robbers? I couldn't stand it any longer and blurted out, "Mother, she has been talking a lot of rubbish ever since she arrived. Absolute nonsense." So Nilu said, "Well, mother, my sister has been talking nonsense. I think she has gone mad. She has been talking about the cobra, keeping as a pet, and she has introduced this Baro Didi as his elder sister. Absolute nonsense, complete nonsense she is talking." My sister burst out laughing at my words and said, "Oh well, I will explain it all in a little while, but you had better give me something to eat first. I am famished. I'll just go and wash my hands." So when Chotan heard Nilu shouting out that his sister had gone mad, she started laughing and she told everyone, "I will tell you all the story. But first, let me eat something. Give me something to eat first. I am famished." Famished means very, very hungry. So everyone surrounded my sister at the dining table, including her two friends who lived next door, Kuku Didi and Minu Didi. So she had two friends who were her neighbors, and they also came to meet her. So you can see in the picture all of them sitting around the dining table. They are talking about this, what happened in the compartment. My sister-in-law is her brother's wife, unable to bear the suspense any longer, said, "Come on, Chotan, out with it. Were they really dacoits?" My sister sipped her tea leisurely and said, "Well, one had a pistol and the other had a dagger. The one with the dagger had a bushy beard." So her sister-in-law is asking, "Come on, Chotan, tell us what happened. Were they really robbers?" Her sister said, "Yes, there was. One had a pistol. Pistol is a gun. The other had a dagger." What is a dagger, children? A knife with a very small handle. Used to, yes, the one with the dagger had a bushy beard also. Everyone squealed in anticipation. Everyone was frightened to hear all this. Mother cried, "And what did the wretched dacoits do?" Wretched means hateful or dangerous. "Really, I can't imagine why the government doesn't do something about them. How do they expect people to travel by train under such conditions?" So the mother is worried. And what did you all really do in the compartment? How did you all escape from them? Were they dangerous? And why the government is not doing anything for the safety of the people traveling in the train? My sister said, "I'll never be afraid of dacoits again." So sister is telling Chotan is telling, "I will not be afraid of dacoits or robbers again." Kuku Didi said in an exasperated voice. Exasperated means what? Annoyed, angry voice. "Really, Chotan, I can't imagine why you should go on and on beating about the bush. Who on earth is this Baro Didi of yours? Tell us that first." So the Kuku Didi is one of her friends, one of the neighbors. She's getting angry because she is not telling the story. Chotan is not started telling the story now. So she is asking her, "Why should you go on beating about the bush?" Beating about the bush means talking about something for a long time without coming to the point. Who on earth is this Baro Didi? Tell us that first. So in the lesson ends here. We'll continue in part 2. Now by the time we'll do the exercise. Tick the correct options. Chotan had great determination and managed to go to Madras with a friend, put down her foot and travel alone, convince her family about solo flights. The answer is B. First one, B is the answer. Second one, in spite of the train accident near Madras, Chotan reached the city with someone's help, walked to the station alone, or attended the interview on time. So second one, C is the answer. Walked to the attended the interview on time. Third one, Chotan and Baro Didi's compartment was jam-packed till Mughal Sarai, but the dacoits appeared soon after. People got off the train there, or dacoits chased the passengers away. Third one, A is the answer. The dacoits appeared soon after. Fourth one, Chotan's family and friends were anxious to know about her adventures on the train, more about Baro Didi and how she fought the dacoits. So all of them wanted to know how she fought the dacoits, that is C. Now exercise B, identify the emotions expressed in these sentences. Choose the correct words from the box. So here on the board I have written the answers. First one, there is absolutely no need. I am not a kid and don't need anyone to hold my hand. So that shows number one, frustration. The parents are asking her, take someone with you, don't go alone. So two, what on earth do you want cobras for? Second one is curiosity. They are wondering, why do you want a cobra now? Third one, I hope you had a nice journey. Did you get food on the way? That is anxiety. The mother is worried whether she had any problem in the compartment on the journey, whether she got food and all. Fourth one, what did you say? Dacoits in your compartment, how dreadful. That is concern. They are also worried about what happened when the robbers came. Fifth one, she drove them all away. She drove them all away. Pride. She was proud of this Baro Didi who fought the dacoits. And sixth one, come on Chotan, out with it. Were they really dacoits? So that is amazement. They were surprised because she said that Baro Didi fought these dacoits single-handed. Now we will stop here children. We will continue in the next class.